Thank you for your enthusiastic singing. Tonight at 5 we're going to meet. There's going to be a Singspiration, which for us means that there'll be some of you that are presenting some readings, scripture, or singing, and I'm looking forward to hearing that. And then I'm going to speak about why we sing as a church. So come on back tonight and join us again, and we'll look at why we sing as a church. We're going to take a step away from Mark for a few weeks. I have to just tell you the story. I was thinking what we'd do is we'd start Mark back in August like we did. We'd work our way through Mark, and just sort of magically, we would arrive at the crucifixion and resurrection stories in Mark chapter 15 and 16 in March. And then I looked at my Bible, and I'm in Mark chapter 6. And March is a month away. I thought we're not going to make it. So you might have noticed 2 weeks ago I tried to take a whole chapter at one time. I took all of Mark chapters. Then I realized there are so many good stories. I just skipped over Peter walking on the water. I skipped over the feeding of the 5,000. Okay, I said to myself, I prayed about it. I said, okay, this is not what the Lord wants. This is not a performance project. But the goal is to encourage ourselves in the Lord, to bring conviction of sin where it's needed. And so let's do this. I said to myself, we're going to go back. We're going to rework Mark 6. We're going to pick up that story of the feeding of the 5,000, which is important. We're going to look at Peter walking on the water. We're not going to worry about trying to get to the crucifixion and resurrection in March of 2021. We'll work towards March of 2022. That's what I told myself. And so we're going to do that. And then I had some burdens that I wanted to share with you that weren't necessarily from the book of Mark. So we're going to have a little interlude here. Probably this week, next week, maybe the following week, we're going to actually take a step away from the book of Mark and look at some other passages about Jesus.